Welcome to Snuggle Knit Along. This is our last week of what has been a really exciting knit along and one of the most popular ones to date. Hi Debbie. So this will be the final week and also the live draw. So on my left I have the draw prize, and on my right I have all the snuggler names in the draw bucket. Now you don't have to have your the Snuggle Is Real Cowl completed to have your name in the draw bucket. I kept a record of everyone who was participating by buying Richard DeVries Sirocco for this particular project. So all your names are in there whether you have finished it or not. So I finished my cowl. It is such a hot day, the hottest day of the year. I think we're at 40 or 41 Celsius with humidity in Muskoka. And it's hard to think about wool today, but maybe in about 5 or 6 months we'll really appreciate to have something this warm to wrap around us. And I'll bring it down so you can see it a little bit closer. So mine is all blocked. I soaked it in the Eucalan for 20 minutes. I went over the method in last week's video tutorial. And it took about 2 days to dry in the high humidity. I turned it inside out a couple of times just so the air could circulate. So you may have to do the same with yours. Or wait till the humidity passes and it'll dry a lot quicker. And I opted to do my drawstring cords with CC2. Everybody had some different ideas in mind, which is great. Some people combined a strand of their main color and a strand of their CC2, which is the bright blue, together. It gave a really nice tweed effect. And of course some people did it in the mohair if their lining was done in the mohair. And some people did it in contrast, well this is contrast too, the lining color mixed with main color. And some people even made pom-poms for the end or little tassels. I just did as the pattern suggested. I tied a knot at the end. And I did make my cord the same length as the pattern, which is I think 50 inches. But we have these really cute little pom-poms, which I think would also be a nice touch on your snuggle cowl. I don't know if I'll be able to open it up. No, probably not. Well, I'll bring it over to the camera and you can see. These are just about a 2-inch pom-pom in faux fur. And we get them in this beautiful jade green, as well as hot pink. Where is my pink? Pink one might show up better. And then we also get it in a nice natural deep brown. So that is just about the right size pom-pom if you wanted to jazz up your cowl a little bit and have one at either end. Just another option. So we'll have those in stock right through the summer into the fall and winter. So here is a close-up, my drawstring. I used 2 strands together of CC1. I've got that straight now, it's CC1. And I didn't really have enough left of my lining color to work into the drawstring. I would have had enough to make pom-poms or tassels, but I opted out. So that is finished. We're still waiting for everyone to send in their finished pictures. I was suggesting you take a picture on a cooler day around your neck. I better demonstrate. I'm going into the oven. Just a picture like this, which would hide your identity. And we're titling it Get Your Snuggle On. And then what I'll do is I'll make a pic collage and That way we can send the picture to Richard DeVries, the dyer of the beautiful yarn, and Max the knitter, the Canadian designer of the amazing pattern. So we still have some of the colors in stock from Richard DeVries Sirocco, and there's another shipment coming early next week with more of the solid colors. So if you missed out on the first or second round of color combos, we will have charcoal grays in, medium grays, and in the navy, which is a good grounding main color to choose, and then you can really go wild with your main color 1 and main color 2. Hi Andrea, hi Donna. How's everybody doing? Hi Andrea G. Your Snuggle Cowl looked amazing. And Debbie, yours looked amazing too. Aren't you just like itching to wear it and you just can't? Okay, so I think what we'll do is get right to the draw, and then why don't I show the contents of the prize. Oh, got two stuck together. Okay, the winner of the Snuggle Kal draw prize is Erin H. Is Erin watching? Oh, she might be at work. I don't see her on here, but I will contact you, Erin, after the video and let you know you are the winner of the prize. So let's dig inside and see what you've won. It's a combination prize from Richard DeVries and Muskoka Yarn Connection. So I'm not going to lose your name tag. I'll just bring this a little closer. Okay, so on the outside we have the famous Muskoka Certified Knitologist badge. That's very important after all the hard work you've done on your Snuggle Cowl. And then we also have a twig shawl pin made in Muskoka. And from Richard, we have Fuzzy Navel Raising the Bar. So this is his well-known cocktail shawl kit. The pattern's inside, 3 skeins of pepino and a mini for your slice of lime. So it's styled after a martini, a cocktail, any of your favorite drinks. This one is Fuzzy Navel, I can tell by the colors. And then from Muskoka Yarn Connection, we have Knit, Smile, Relax mug, which is important. When you have your knitting, you have to have something for refreshment. Grapefruit scented eucalyptus. That'll be good for blocking your cowl and your shawl. And oh, a pretty bracelet, also made in Muskoka, with charms that say, I love yarn. I won't bring it too close. There's a little bit of a surprise when you open it. And this is our summer tropical wet dry bag. This is a great bag for your project, so your shawl or your next cowl, whatever you're planning to knit. And it will keep the moisture and the dirt off your project. It seals your project in. It rolls up into a tiny ball. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it nice and fresh. So yeah, machine washable. It's great if you're camping or at the cottage. Just a little wrist strap, put it on your wrist, and it's always with you. Your favorite project. So let's get that back inside. And yes, that's everything I took out. Yeah, so that is the prize. Congratulations, Erin. And thank you everybody for participating in what seems to be our most popular or second most popular knit along to date. And we've been doing them for about 5 or 6 years. We seem to be doing more now because we are working more online, just because we can't have our groups in the store at the moment. Hopefully we can again in the fall. And then the last thing I want to mention is, I'm so excited about this. It's hard for me not to give away too much. But we have a late summer knit along coming up in August. Starting in August, you'll hear more about it in about 2 weeks. And I want to keep it a surprise for a while because I have to work out the colors and get everything ready. There will be color choices, so not everybody will be doing the same color, just like we did with this. Everybody had their own unique color combos. There are 3 skeins involved, 100 grams each. That's a hint. Second hint, John Denver. Third hint, Humero. Something to put on your Humero. And the last hint, box of crayons. If you love color, this one is going to totally knock your socks off, but it is not a pair of socks. So those are all the hints for the upcoming knit along, and I will be posting all the details in about 2 weeks, and until then I might let out a few more clues. Hi Leslie. Hi Julie. Oh yeah, Julie, you could make it longer so it's a snug, but you have to be careful with how much yarn you have to work with, because I think this was pretty much the extent of what the yardage in the pattern called for, with just about 10 grams left over of each color. So everybody enjoy your weekend, stay cool. We're supposed to get a storm tonight that will cool us all down, and then we can get back to our knitting without sticky fingers. Thanks for watching, and watch for our next knit along. You will be totally amazed.